So, welcome everybody. Just thought I would do a live stream tonight. I got some things on my mind and wanted to go ahead and talk about those things. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to do this in a live stream. And we'll just give it a few minutes here, see if anybody shows up. Not that anybody has to show up. I mean, I'm perfectly fine talking about these things without a chat, but it's a lot more fun when people show up. And so, just going to give it a few minutes here. Of course, today's New Comic Book Day. Picked up a lot of great comics today. Hey, Coffee Breath, how you doing, man? Yes, you are first. That's a first. That's a first on my channel and a first on my live stream. So you got it, buddy. How you doing? So, like I was just saying, I'm had some things on my mind. I figured I'd do a live stream and talk about a couple things. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things going on right now. A lot of things in the works, and I've only done it ever a few of these live streams, so thought I'd try another one. And yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Those who have, those who maybe tune in later on. Two Gun Pedro, how you doing, man? Pew pew. All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Saturday night as well. Their Coffee Breath. It is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to hanging out with Bueller and Sam and Damien and cutting it up on comics the way we always do. Yeah. Two Gun, I'm doing really good. It's been pretty hectic at work so far the last couple of days, but made it to New Comic Book Day. And so I'm doing very well. Thanks, man. How are you doing? Hey there, Hack. How's it going, man? Thanks for joining. Yeah. So, like I said, yeah, it's been not that heavy of a week, but work has been really tough. Hey Bueller, what's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, no, so got to see my granddaughter again yesterday, which was pretty cool. She is, she hasn't grown much, not yet, but I can tell you what, she's got a temper. She's got that Irish temper, that family Irish temper, and so that was kind of fun to watch my son deal with her when she's angry. That was a lot of fun, actually. But hey, Sam, what's up, Sam? You're there too. Come on, buddy. It's good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, like I was just saying, I had some things on my mind. I figured I'd throw in do a live stream and talk about some of these things. There's some things in the news that are going on. Like I can't. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Kirk Douglas passing away today. He was 103 years old, man. Quite a run. And I know that, I don't know about you guys, and some of the younger generation may not know him as much, but Kirk Douglas was huge when I was a kid. And of course, I was born in the 60s. Most of his career was in the 60s, but he was a huge name when I was growing up. That Kirk Douglas chin and a lot of great roles, Spartacus, and so many great so many great movies. But 103 years old, it's a great run. You can't say that he was cut down in his prime. That guy lived a life. And but yeah, 103 years old and an icon. Bueller says Sam is on my couch and this time he's wearing pants, so that's good. I would say that's good too, buddy. Yeah, Sam, keep your pants on. Always fun to be around Sam and Bueller. I know the BS show dropped today. Hope you guys had fun doing that. I can't wait to watch it. I'll probably catch it later on tonight after I've read some of my new comic books, and I'm finally settling down to relax into the rest of the evening. I always love the BS show. It's funniest show on YouTube, and definitely part of my watching entertainment on a weekly basis. Sam and Bueller cut it up, and I just love watching the interaction between those two. And you guys got to see them in person. It's even funnier when they're both together in person, not just on camera. So I've had the rare treat of being able to witness them both when they're in rare form. It's pretty cool. So yeah, just wanted to mention Kirk Douglas. Like I said, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention him. Hey, Long Box Diving, how you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. And then another big piece of news that was just announced today, and this one I'm really excited about. I don't know about you guys, but Variety reported today in an article that Sam Raimi is in talks to direct Doctor Strange 2. Oh man, I was blown away by that. Of course, Sam Raimi, the director of the first 3 Spider-Man movies. Of course, we won't talk about number 3, but Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, I loved Sam Raimi's version, and I love the whole Evil Dead series that he did, and there's a bunch of other stuff he's done. I really like his stuff, and he is a comic book fiend, and he's a comic book aficionado. He's one of us, and so anytime you get somebody from our crew, or not crew, but our culture, our people, our tribe, as I like to call it sometimes, that's always a plus. I mean, Kevin Feige is a longtime comic book fan, and so is Sam Raimi. So I'm really excited about this one. I can't wait to see what they do. There are reports that they've been looking for an actor of Haitian descent, which means they're probably going to do Brother Voodoo. So we'll see how that all plays out. But yeah, I mean, a lot of great things on the horizon with the MCU and Marvel. And I don't know if you guys, I'm sure most of you have seen it by now, but the Super Bowl, like 30-second cut of the stuff that's coming to the Disney streaming service blew me away. I mean, just seeing Sam throw that cap shield into the tree, and he's practicing. I was on board right there. I'm like, you got my money. Here's my money. And then of course, the WandaVision stuff was kind of cool to see. But I really keyed into seeing her pregnant. And now that we've seen that, it's a very, very pretty good chance we're going to see Wiccan and Speed, which is pretty cool. A lot of great stuff there. And then of course they showed Loki, and they showed the shirt that he was wearing, and of course that's kind of like the what do you call it? The police force for messing with time. And so that's kind of cool that they're going to be bringing that, and we might get to be able to see. I can't remember the character's name. Hey, Derek, how you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. So it's good to see you all tonight. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the MCU I'm really looking forward to. I don't know about you guys, but is anybody else going to go see Birds of Prey this weekend? I am probably going to buy tickets tonight for Friday. And so I'm really looking forward to that. As a matter of fact, somebody in the chat, I've talked to you already about it. Let me know by tonight if you can go on Friday. I need to know. So other than that, hey, Speedy's Comic Book Showcase. How you doing, buddy? Scarpad, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you guys for tuning in. And but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go see Birds of Prey definitely before. I always like going to see those movies before anything gets spoiled. So I don't want people at work spoiling things for me. I don't want people on the internet spoiling things for me. I like to see it for myself and judge it for myself. And so I'm definitely going to see it by Friday. There you go. Scarpad's going to go see it this weekend. I can't wait. Steven Spock, how you doing, man? Bruce Johans, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so I'll see it by this Friday. And then another thing I'm looking forward to this weekend, I don't know about you guys, but I think the highlight of what I'm waiting to get to this weekend, and I don't know how I'm going to do it because I got so much going on, but I cannot wait to see Lock and Key on Netflix. Oh my gosh, that's dropping this weekend, and I am so on board. I cannot wait to see Lock and Key. When I was away from comics, that's about the only comic book that I actually picked up when I was away from comics. Somebody turned me on to it, basically because it was Stephen King's son, Joe Hill, and man, I'm just I can't wait. I'm so on board. I love every single comic book that came out in that series. Hey, buddy, no worries. It was an offer. We'll make it happen next time. There we go. Yep, Lock and Key, Long Box Diving, absolutely. Locking February 7th. Can't wait. I don't know if I've missed anybody in the chat. If I missed anybody in the chat, I'm sorry. I'm not good at keeping my eye on both things at the same time. But I don't want to not acknowledge somebody. And so if you came into the chat and I didn't mention your name, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you being here. So Birds of Prey this weekend, Lock and Key this weekend. Looking forward to that, of course. Looking forward to Saturday night. I get to hang out with 3 of my best comic book buddies here in Portland. And I am just going to say that we have finally come up with a name for our group. And we are the Portland Comics Crew. That's right. Portland Comics Crew is going to be coming to you live on Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are going to have a roundtable discussion. We're going to see where everybody's at, now that we're, past the first of the year here, kind of take a temperature of where we're at with comics this year. And then we got a pretty good discussion we're going to get into. I'll just give you guys a sneak peek of what it's going to be. We're going to talk about our top 5 villains, comic book villains of all time. All 4 of us are going to talk about that subject. And we are going to it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. I love hanging out with these guys, talking comics, and it doesn't matter what the comic book subject is. We can talk for hours. It's awesome stuff. Lots of coffee, lots of comics. That's how we do it in Portland, folks. Bam. Let's see. Derek Bueller says, Derek was looking for you on the BS show. We got those books you sent. Thank you so much. Those are awesome. Sam didn't like his. I must not be in on the joke on that one. That's okay. Let's see. Bruce says, thinking about buying the 3 deluxe editions of Lock and Key. Not read any before. I'll tell you, Bruce, those deluxe editions are well worth it. Just to hold one in your hand, you can see how really nicely crafted they are. They're probably some of the best deluxe editions I've come across in a long time. When I'm holding it, I feel like I'm holding a piece of art. And all 3 of them are really nicely done. My wife is reading the first one right now, and I would definitely recommend, if you haven't bought those yet, check them out. And it's a great way to go ahead and hop into what is Lock and Key. Yeah, it's a good one. Definitely. Yep, I agree with you. Long box, definitely worth it. Oh yeah, Ali, how you doing, man? And yeah, I just wanted to say I'll be getting to that. I'm getting to that. I got a few things to get off my chest first, because there's like so much going on. But I will get to what it is this whole live stream tonight is about in just a few minutes. One of the things we're looking forward to this year, a lot of things going on this year, but I just found out about a week and a half ago that I'm going to be able to go to MegaCon in Orlando, and I'm really looking forward to that. I know Bueller's going to be there. I'm hoping Sam from Sam's Tangle Web is going to be there. I know he's trying to get his ticket. There's a ton of YouTubers, content creators that are going to be there. I'd love to meet, and they have a great lineup. Now, I've never been to Orlando before, so I'm really looking forward to going out there and cutting it up with some comics, meeting some creators, and even though I'm on a diet, I can have some cheat days, and I'm looking forward to some good food and some bad food, because I'm telling you what, I'm going to Waffle House, yo. I am going to go to Waffle House. Have to go to Waffle House because I haven't been there in years. But oh, cool, Long Box. That'll be good to see you there. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Samuel. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Let's see. Bueller says, Bob, we have giveaways for our coffee video number 70. Some major giveaways. Yeah, Bueller was telling me about this yesterday, and I think he texted me this morning on it as well. we've got some amazing giveaways, folks. So you definitely want to tune in on Monday morning, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The New Coffee and Comics show on Comics with Bueller. You don't want to miss this. They're going to be amazing giveaways. It's Bueller's 2-year anniversary, yo. It's going to be awesome. And I love the question that's been posed. How did you get into comics? What's your origin story? Of course, I posted my own video not that long ago and got a great response on it. We're going to talk about how Bueller got into comics, and we're asking you guys, what's your story? And both of us really love that dynamic and hearing people's stories about how they got into comic books. And that's what we're going to be doing on Monday. We're going to be talking about that particular subject and reading some of your comments and really celebrating the fact that our good buddy Bueller has now had his show on for 2 years. And I'll just give a big round of applause for Bueller. How about if I do this? Can you guys hear me now? No sound. You guys hear me now? Okay, there we go. All right, so anyway, like I was saying Ann Nocenti, she is not going to be there. Really quick before my sound cut out, I saw Bueller. He said something about the giveaway. He said, there it is, the giveaway hint, Shannon. Hey, Nova69, how you doing, man? David, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Mad Mike's Comics, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I must have the magic clap. It's the Hulk. Wow. But here we go. Hero and the Kid, how you doing, man? Is Ben with you tonight, or are you just here solo? Sweet. All right. So yeah, really looking forward to going to MegaCon, and then well, I'll just say hi to you too, Ben. How you doing, man? And then of course, I don't know if a lot of you have probably been keyed in. Oh, he's in bed. I guess. Yeah. Okay. Well, tell him we said hey, and of course. I love watching you guys' show, and just the interaction between you and guys is amazing and awesome. And thank you very much for mentioning me on your show. So what I was going to say is one of the other cons that I'm very excited about, and Bueller will be at this one as well. Hopefully we can get Sam there too. I don't know why we'll have to drag him there. We can drive him there because it's just up north from us. Washington State SummerCon is happening in June. And Yeah, I mean, last year's SummerCon was incredible. There were so many creators, I mean, legendary creators at this thing. I don't know how the creator of that particular con was able to bring all this talent together, but this year is no different. A lot of great names at this thing. Check this out. So the lineup so far is Mike Grell, Bob Layton, Chad Harden, Peter David, Ken Lashley, Fabian Nicienza, J.M. DeTeus, gosh, man, Keith Giffen, Bob Wyacek, Scott Snyder. Now, if that's not enough, check this out. Kevin Eastman, Ron Lim, Marv Wolfman, Jerry Conway, and Dan Jurgens. I mean, that's like comic book, like cosmic goodness. And then to top it all off on that, you got Jim Starlin's going to be there too. I mean, it's just an incredible lineup. We can't wait. Yeah, Speedy, that's exactly right. I was just mentioning that earlier. George Perez is going to be at. You said he's going to be at SummerCon. If he's at SummerCon, I'm going to blow up because that'll have him and Wolfman there together, and I won't be able to handle it. My head will explode. So, but yeah, that's true. True, David. That is some lineup. Like I said, I can't wait to be at that particular con. Last year it was a lot of fun. It's a lot smaller, and it was the creators were very accessible, and it was just a great place to hang out all day long. Of course, last year Bueller got to interview Chris Claremont, which was amazing. He interviewed Scott Snyder and Alex Sinclair. So that was awesome to witness. But Washington State SummerCon is for the second year in a row has been what I'm the most looking forward to for the year as far as cons go. And now I got two huge cons that I'm really looking forward to. And then we still have Rose City Comic-Con to look forward to, which we're always at. So it's going to be a good year for cons, folks. So let me just tell you the reason why I wanted to do this live stream tonight. I have some deep gratitude in my heart, and I just wanted to express that. There have been a number of people who have given me a step up, and I've only been doing this, creating content for a very short period of time. And I've very much enjoyed it. I've mentioned many a time that I think my favorite part of this is meeting you guys, getting to know all these people in the comic book community that I never would have met before without this medium. And so I'm very grateful to even the new relationships that I'm forming with people. It's just been amazing. It's one of those things. It's kind of like an unintended consequence that I didn't think was going to be a part of this. That's been just absolutely wonderful. And so I want to say thank you to people like Sleepy Reader 666, who probably gave me my first shout out on his show, and I ended up getting some subscriptions from that. And so Damien, thank you. I know Sam has mentioned me on his show. I love Sam. I love getting together with Sam. Sam, you and I need to get together with coffee again, man. I loved having coffee with you last time, and then you got to come back and be on the show Saturday. I know it's early in the morning, but hey, man, we can talk comics anytime, right? And so I just want to say thank you to Sam for mentioning me on his show, and then there's been a number of other people like Rod the Rican. He gave me a shout out on his show, which was amazing. Robert Gavin, he let me be on his show, and I got some subs. From each of these people from mentioning me or having me on their show. And I just want to say thank you very much. I mean, as of this week, I've passed 550 subscriptions, and I've only been doing this for 4 months. And so I've grown very quickly, and I just didn't want to take another step without saying thank you. Thanks a lot, Bueller. Yes, I'm a book dropper. But I didn't want to go any further without saying thank you to some of these people who have helped me up, because I would not be where I'm at without people like you guys helping me out. And you know, one of the things that has been probably the best thing about all this is because of a show on YouTube, Comic Tom. Um, I got tuned into another show, and that was Comics with Bueller. And while watching his weekly preview video and his top 10 video, I started noticing that he was putting up on his screen a logo that said Mocha Express. And I figured he must live just up the street from me because there's a Mocha Express just like maybe a mile up the road. And so I reached out to him, and sure enough, he did. He lives very close, and I took him up on his offer that he mentioned in his video, which is if you're ever in town, look him up, come to Mocha Express, and coffee's on him. And sure enough, I had to pay for the first coffee, so don't believe all that about him. I mean, he's a good guy, but he's not that good. Anyway, so I paid for the coffee. Just kidding with you, man. And we talked comics for just a straight hour and a half. It was amazing meeting him, and I was so mad that I had to leave. Some of you know that I'm a pastor, so I have a second job, and so I'm pretty stretched as far as my schedule goes. And I had to leave that day, and I was kind of mad because I wanted to just stay there and talk with the dude about comics. And then we met multiple times after that and really hit it off. And I'll just say that he has become a very dear friend. And I really enjoy my relationship with him. And this last week, he told people, that he needs, he told people, please, to subscribe to my channel. And he was trying to get me to 1,000 as quick as possible. I know I got a ways to go. But literally I got 100 subscriptions in 3 days. And so, I mean, that's just bonkers. And so I just wanted to take some time to say, Bueller, thank you very much. You're an awesome, righteous dude, a good friend. You're my brother. And I really appreciate all that you do, not only for me, but I want to thank you also for what you do for the comic book community, because you don't ask for a lot of things from a lot of people, but you're always giving. You're always giving away. You're always helping people out. And that right there really sings to my heart. And it really speaks to the type of person that you are. You're an awesome dude. So this live stream is for you, buddy. And I just want to say thank you. And man, I would clap again, but I know I'd probably blow out my mic. But one of the best things about getting into this was gaining a really good friend. And so thank you, Bueller. And so, yeah. And then I've got to, I got to sit with him at 2 different cons. I don't know how that's going to go. I can barely, sit with him for 3 hours now. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. Just kidding, man. Hey there, Gore. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Sleepy Reader, that's how you came to my channel, and I really appreciate that. Of course, Damien, he's a really good guy, and I'm really looking forward to hanging out with him and the rest of the guys this weekend. And thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. And you truly are my brother, man, and I just appreciate all that you do. And but bottom line is that I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for the help of other people. And I just wanted to take some time and just show my gratitude by just doing a straight up live. I know I talked about some news things and stuff like that, but tonight is about, I'm just so grateful for meeting you guys, forming some of the relationships that I have in this community, getting to know people who love this amazing medium that we're into. It's the craziest medium in the world. It's the craziest hobby in the world, because really it's bonkers how this thing has evolved to where we're at today. But you all know, I mean, we can't get enough of it, and so I'm proud to be a part of the tribe, and it's great being a part of this community. And I think YouTube, to me, has made this all so much better. It really has. We didn't have YouTube, when I was collecting comics before. We didn't have all this social media when I was collecting comics before. And just the relationships I've got through the YouTube interactions is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I've met some of the most awesome people. So cool deal, man. So yeah, there it is. That's what I wanted to do for tonight. We're right at about a half an hour. That's about what I wanted to do. So I'm probably going to be signing off here in a second. And you know, absolutely, Speedy. We are the lucky ones. And oh, you you lived during the era of Bob and Bueller. Well, thank you very much for that. But I was going to say we're all the lucky ones because we're living in such a time as this. I never thought we'd see a day like this in comic books, with as much as we're seeing on the big screen, and you know, all the new content that we have. And it's really been just absolutely awesome. One God Tank, how you doing, man? Thank you much love to you too. And come on, it's absolutely awesome. Devin, how you doing? Thank you very much. And but yeah, you guys tune in. Or did I just mess up my sound again? Please tell me I didn't. Tune in on Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. We're going to have a roundtable discussion. Damien from Sleepy Reader 666 is going to be there. Sam from Sam's Tangle Web, Bueller from Comics of Bueller, and yours truly, Bullseye Bob. And we're going to have the great discussion. I don't care how long it takes. We're going to have some fun. You should. Sam and I are having a sleepover. No, man, you told me that last time you came out, Sam was on your couch naked, man. I don't want to see that. So just kidding, Sam. But yeah, you know, you guys, thank you so very much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. And look, I really can't wait to see what's going to happen next as we go forward. And you guys are what make this all amazing. So make sure you support your local comic shop, folks. And as always, Bullseye Bob here saying, Excelsior. Take care, guys.